were quoted as saying natural beauty is unfair. What do you mean by that?
This whole beauty thing is like it's like a lottery, you know, like a mom and a dad get together and they have a baby, and then this baby comes out of the womb and everybody's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful, and then it grows up and it's just, oh, she's so pretty, she's in elementary school, or she's so pretty and she just was born that way. And then these other girls feel like, well, you know, kind of forgotten or not treated as good, or don't get as much candy or treats or smiles just based on this physical thing. And I just feel like that's not fair. And so I like to level the playing field, and I like to teach girls and women everywhere, and even men now, like, you can do your hair this way, you can do this way. This doesn't just have to be something that you are given with genes, that there are things that you can do to adorn yourself and have fun and level that playing field. And I take it actually personally. There were models that could wake up and just go to set with a washed face and like a little lip balm, but it takes me a while. It takes a village to create this look of me looking like a model. And once I do, yes, I know I can be fierce and sell a magazine cover and do all of that, but it takes a village. And I want to give the tools of that village to women and men everywhere. So that's like my passion.
That's awesome. Is that why you wanted to share with your fans the non-story about how
Yeah, it's a non-story because I mean, it's obvious to me that I did my nose. But yeah, I want them to understand that like people don't just wake up like this. Honestly, don't know what my nose would have looked like. I fell as a child, and when we went through this whole kind of thing with all these different doctors telling me, oh, I have breathing problems because of my nose and all of this. In the end, I broke my nose when I was, what, 3?
Not 3. She fell flat on her face in the driveway on concrete. I didn't know there had been any damage. It was a little blood, some swelling, so I put ice on it. 15 years later, during the year, she had this issue where she would scratch her nose like this all the time. It itches. And
but I just thought it was life. I had my best friend, he would make fun of me, and he'd be like, what up, Ty? Where we going today? What we doing? You know, like, and it was just me. And actually, when I fell, my mom had told, when I was young, my aunt had told my mom that I broke my nose, and my mom's kind of tough. So like, if you ain't like passed out, you know what I mean? If you breathe in, she's gonna be like, here's some ice and let's keep it moving. And so years later, when my nose was itching, I didn't really make anything of it. And then when I was modeling, there was a makeup artist, and she said, she's British, and she's like, Tyra, your nose, it's like every year that I do you, it's like these shards, like I feel like some sharpness here, and it's growing and growing and growing. It's growing sideways. Did you notice it? It's like alive. I never forget. She's like, it's like alive. And so she gave my mom and I this doctor. She's like, you should have a doctor look at it because it feels like something's wrong. And so we go to this doctor, and the doctor examines me, and he's like this famous doctor, and he's like, oh, you have a medical issue and you have a breathing issue, and I'm gonna make your nose look like this, and I'm gonna fix that itching. It's because it's stretching, because it's growing the wrong way. But I think he was lying, because I really felt like I breathed fine. And then all of these pictures and stuff that he was showing like made me look like not the nose that I should be having. You know, it wasn't African American. It was just like a totally different, and there's tons of different African American noses. I'm not saying there's one, but it definitely did not feel like natural. And so my mom and I were kind of freaked out by it. We felt like he was like a quack, even though he was famous. And so we just forgot about it. And then the itching kept going on. And then somebody, I don't remember who it was, told us about this other doctor. So we went to see him, and he specialized in like ethnicity and like making sure that you didn't look crazy. So he examined me, and he says, yes, it looks like it was broken. Yes, it's growing a different way, but your nose passage is fine. You can breathe. So I can help you with the itching, because I'll take that away so that's not stretching anymore. And then I'll make you look like how you probably were going to look.
Would you get more work done?
You know what, I would. If there was something to remove cellulite, I would do it. Like, I would totally do it. Like, I do have that insecurity, and I talk about it in the book. Like, I've always had cellulite. Like, when I walked down the Victoria's Secret runway, I always cover my butt. Always. And people used to think, oh, she's one of the top angels. That's why she has a long train. Or that's why she has extra. No, I was covering up my cellulite. Thank you, Victoria's Secret, for working with me. They knew why I was doing it. So, yeah, I would totally do that. Yeah, it doesn't exist, though.